Let's see, a man who fired shots killing a teenager in July has been cleared of the charges against him. Joseph Anderson was charged with manslaughter in the death of 18-year-old Daquan Wilson, but a grand jury decided not to indict him. Chris Sadeghi has new details from the Travis County Criminal Justice Complex. Chris?
Well, Sally, it's all a matter of what you consider self-defense. In this case, the grand jury considered it self-defense when Anderson fired the shots that killed young Daquan Wilson. Back in July, Wilson was one of a group of people who went to Anderson's home after a previous altercation in a nearby park. According to the arrest affidavit, they were banging on his door. There had been threats that Anderson would be shot, and eventually Anderson, whose children were inside the home with him, took it into his own hands, firing 15 shots out of his window towards the group. Wilson, who was a recent graduate of Pflugerville High School on his way to study dental hygiene in college, wasn't the main actor in all of this, but accompanied the friends to the home. He was hit in the chest and died later at Round Rock Hospital. And Anderson never called police, and he hid the gun and shell casings. He would go on to say he didn't think he'd hit anyone and was only trying to scare the group. In a grand jury setting, you need 9 votes to indict someone, and once the evidence was presented, there was not enough votes to indict Anderson. His attorney thinks it was the right decision.
They believed that it was not a situation that Joseph Anderson created, and that he was acting under duress and in fear of his life and in fear of the safety of the people in the house.
And Anderson has been in jail this whole time, but once he was no-billed yesterday, he was released and is back home. We're live at the Travis County Justice Complex. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN Austin News.